yesterday afternoon, seems a long time ago now, we got the Spa 12 hours underway. Beautiful conditions as we have had for the last few days, and a really interesting restart to the race bright and early this morning at 10:05 with the Wochenspiegel team Monschau Ferrari trying to overlap at least two cars on the run down towards La Source. In the end, it wasn't able to make up too many places, but dramatic stuff in the TCE Series race as well, as that got underway with the AC Motorsport car the leader overnight, and Rick Brokers wasted no time at all in, first of all, netting himself second place, ran the outside to take the race lead, and it was a spin with, well, what Vincent Rademacher labelled as contact at Les Combes corner, and as a result, the car suffered some damage, which they had to live with the rest of the race. There was also contact between the Lamborghini Huracan and at least one, possibly two, of the TCR runners. That happened out of Stavelot and towards Curve Paul Frere. A pit stop for the WRT Audi. There was to be a lengthier one later on, though, and rear light clusters dropping out the back of the CP Racing Mercedes. Discussions are plenty for teams up and down the pit road, including for Scuderia Praha, and Christian Engelhardt was not too happy either with his GRT Grasser team. A frightening moment for one of the Dan Agro Peugeots that resulted in the car clanging the barrier. There was also an off for the 151 TCR Audi as well when it was running in 5th position, but the Dan Agro Racing Peugeots did brilliantly well to come back from adversity to get two of their cars on the podium. A Ferrari ended up in the gravel down at Stavelot corner, and also there were Ferraris duking it out down the hill out of La Source, with the number 11 car desperate to get by the Wochenspiegel machine, not for position, purely to allow there to be clear road up ahead. This was a frightening moment for Martin Berry. Onto the Camel Straight, the rear left tyre let go, and all of a sudden the Australian driver was hard into the wall. That meant a lengthy code 60 to mop up the bits of Ferrari that littered the Kemmel Straight. There's the 101 Cupra, and there is the race winner, ultimately number one in the GT Series part of the race. Car 11 then to the finish, and it wins by a very small margin indeed. Just 7 and a bit seconds the gap from first to second, and it looks like the Precoat Herbert Porsche made a little bit of a mistake in that final pit stop. We will continue to watch that footage as we go back to Joe Bradley, who is on the podium.
Welcome to the podium.